What is your why? A lot of people talk about this when you get into any kind of training or you're trying to do some new thing online. What is your why? And it is very important to know what your why is. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to make a change in your life? Why do you want to learn how to make income online, digital marketing, do something different? Do you need more money? Of course, we all need more money. But what do you want to use the money for? What is it? You need freedom to spend time with your children, to have the flexibility to take them to the doctors or attend school events. You need to support your spouse where they're not, making as much money as they used to because their hours changed. Are you already working 2 jobs? Do you not ever get to go on vacation because you can't afford it? What is it that's going to drive you? Because you need to have that to hold on to. Now, my story, it's kind of long. I'm not going to go through the whole thing right now. I have some videos on it. And if you go to my website, you can read much more about it and hear my story on a video at dailywifimoney.com. I've been involved in online marketing of various forms for many years, all the way back to 2009. My first foray into that was doing some affiliate marketing, where I referred people to a webinar that night. I had some training course and library that they were offering. It was MLSP. Do you remember MLSP? My Lead System Pro. And I went into Facebook Messenger and sent messages to 100 people with the link to the webinar that night, which was an affiliate link. And then if they clicked on that and they registered for the webinar, and if they bought anything, I made commission. I made $1,000. I was just floored the next morning. I went and looked and I made $1,000. So that got me hooked that I could make money from my computer. Now, all these years since then, my husband's had his own heating and air business, which has been successful. And then we sold that one. And then we started another one with another partner and grew that one. But it requires being there physically in person, doing the physical work, answering the phones at all hours for heating calls, making sure everything's covered 24/7. So now we do get to take vacations in the spring and the fall. We live in the Chicago area, so there's no real business happening in the spring or the fall between seasons. The business partner covers the calls of the few that come in. We get to go down to Florida and enjoy the weather. Now that's rare to get that big of vacations. We take a whole month in the spring and a whole month in Florida. And then I do any digital or online marketing, whatever I'm doing at the time. And I have a whole history of affiliate marketing, e-commerce, Amazon marketing, you name it, I've done it. But there have been challenges, there's been problems with different methods. You can go through my story and learn more about that, or ask me questions and I can do more videos or message you back or answer your comments. We do not have complete freedom yet. My husband still has a heating and air business, and we can't go wherever we want, whenever we want. We can't do everything we want to do, and we are getting older. I'm turning 59 this year. My husband, he's 6 years younger than me. You gotta get a husband who's younger. So he wants to give that up. We don't want that anymore because there is no stability in that either. You think, oh, you have your own business and it's profitable. It's heating and air conditioning. Everyone needs that. It's gotten extremely competitive since the, lockdown years. It was very difficult during that time, of course. And the seasons are changing. We have milder winters. We have milder summers. We're not as hot as we used to up here. We're not as cold as we used to up here. Things are changing and we're not getting the amount of calls for no heat or no AC that we used to. So there's just not a reliability. And when the seasons aren't happening, if the weather isn't there to make the demand for people to need your help to fix their heating or air conditioning, you ain't going to get any business. There's nothing you do. So we sit here stressing are we going to get any calls? Is it going to be cold enough this winter? Is it going to be hot enough? This summer was not hot. We lost about $40,000 of income, of profit that we normally would have made this summer. Gone. Didn't show up. So we want and need something we can control with our own hands. I want to be able to create whatever I need whenever I need it. This way of doing it now with TikTok here in this new account, and where I'm actually marketing through TikTok and doing social media marketing, is a brand new method for me. Now I have another account that is a faceless account that has videos on it. It's in the manifestation niche and it's just a fun little thing. And I use that to show Amazon that I had enough engagement on TikTok to open an Amazon Associates account and do reviewing products for Amazon. But that has no control. I put up videos on Amazon for reviewing products, and when it sells, I get a little measly 2% commission. And then suddenly, last month, Amazon decided to remove the bottom carousel of videos for all these products everyone was reviewing and receiving commissions. So instead of getting, $50 to $80 a day in commission for me, I got down to getting $3, $5, maybe $10. People were getting hundreds of dollars a day, went down to getting $30. They just took it all away. Amazon can do whatever they want whenever they want. So you want to have something that you can control, that you can do, that can generate money, cash on demand when you need it. And the way to do that is to sell something that you receive 100% profit, you receive 100% commission directly to you, nobody else, nobody takes a cut of it, and you are in control 100% on marketing it, talking about it, sending customers to it, helping them, and having a community to support them, because it's not your product, you're not creating it, you are reselling it, but you're getting 100% commission. So go to my website, dailywifimoney.com, and see what I'm talking about. If that interests you at all, if you want to talk about what your why is, if you put your name and email address in there on my page, you'll get my email and my phone number. You can send me a text message. We can hop on a call. We can talk about it. But you got to figure out your why, because that's what drives you to keep growing and changing and learning. All the years of things that I've been doing, there have been times that I'm like, seriously? What else now? What am I going to learn now? But it's what keeps you going and gets you to show up and be consistent. And that is when you're successful. So I hope you enjoyed this content. Please reach out, make a comment. Let me know what you'd like to hear about. I have lots to talk about.